miss the boat when it comes to English idioms? Do transport expressions leave you completely lost at the station? Well, we can't have that. Because if you don't learn these, you might just go off the rails in conversation. And trust me, that's not a good look. So, let's help you to fix this. We'll teach you the most useful transport idioms, and at the end, we'll see if you can keep up with a little quiz. If you're ready, let's start.
James, I'm so sorry I'm late. I missed the boat this morning.
What? You came here by boat?
No, I caught the bus, but it's an idiom. It means to be late. That's right, isn't it?
Almost, Oliver. Miss the boat means to miss an opportunity, not transport.
Really? Like the time when you could have bought this coffee shop and Amy beat you to it?
Amy didn't beat me. I let her win. She's much better at running this place than I ever would have been.
Well, that's not the way she tells it.
So you're just jumping on the bandwagon then, are you?
Jumping on the what?
It's another idiom. I thought that's what we were doing today. Practicing idioms. Jumping on the bandwagon means to do what other people are doing, you know, like when you follow a trend.
Oh, like using wearables to help with my fitness.
Wearables?
Yes. Oh, you missed that video, didn't you? Wearables are electronic devices that are designed to be used while they are worn, like my smartwatch.
Oh, right. Well then. Yes. If there is a trend for people to wear them, and if you are following that trend, then yes, you could be described as jumping on the bandwagon.
Great, so that's 2 idioms today already.
What are you doing, Oliver?
I'm just talking to the viewers. You always get to do that part. I want to have some more responsibility. I think I'm ready for it.
Well, okay, if you think you're ready then, go ahead. And if you think Oliver does a good job, then subscribe or leave a like, and we will know that you want him to do more of this.
Okay, so as I was saying, we've already talked about 2 idioms this morning. The first was to miss the boat. And as I am sure you will remember, James corrected me on that one.
Only because you were wrong, Oliver.
Yes, okay, James. We can't all be perfect.
But we have to get it right for our viewers.
Which is what I'm about to do. So, our first idiom is to miss the boat. And we use that to talk about opportunities that we have missed. Like James did when he didn't buy the coffee shop. And is definitely not about missing buses. Our second idiom was to jump on the bandwagon, which means to do what other people are doing or to follow a trend. So, how was that?
I think you did very well. Shall we look at some more idioms?
Hey, James, I'm over here.
Hi, Oliver. Is nobody else here yet?
No, I'm pretty sure it's just us. So, are we here to catch a bus? Only I'm sure you said that we were going by car.
Yes, we are. But you know I don't have a car and don't drive, so I've had to borrow a car and you're going to be driving.
Wow. I hope it's something sporty. Maybe a soft top. I've always wanted one of them, to have the feeling of the wind blowing through my hair as I drive along. It's going to be glorious.
Don't get too excited, Oliver. I think it will just be a very ordinary car, but that's all we need. It'll still get us to where we want to go.
Well, okay. So how long before it gets here?
Hold on, that could be him now. Hello. Okay, great. See you very soon. He should be here in a few minutes, and then we can hit the road.
Won't that hurt?
Sorry, what?
Hitting the road. Roads are very hard, you know. I really don't think it's a good idea to go around hitting them.
Oliver, it's another idiom. Remember, that's the idea of today. To try and use idioms.
Oh. Well, yes. I knew that, of course. Can I do my thing to the viewers with the whiteboard?
Go on then, but you'll have to be quick.
Okay, so our third idiom for today is to hit the road.
Aren't you forgetting the whiteboard?
Oh yes. I know what it means, but, James, what is the best way to explain it to the viewers?
Well, you could say it means to leave or start a journey.
Oh yay, I like that. So, to hit the road means to leave or start a journey.
Okay, well done, Oliver. Now I can see our car waiting for us just over there, so we need to go.
It's not a sports car then.
Let's try not to be ungrateful, Oliver. It is very good of Colin to let us use his car.
I think you should slow down a little.
We're not really going that fast now, Colin. I thought we were just borrowing the car, not taking Colin with us.
Look out for that car.
Colin, we're nowhere near any other cars.
Well, it is his car, and he wanted to come with us.
Watch out for that cyclist.
I can see the cyclist, Colin, and I cycle myself, so I'm making sure to give him space.
Please keep calm, Oliver. Remember that it is his car.
I'm sorry, James, but he's such a backseat driver.
What do you mean? I can't drive from back here. I wish I could. I'll be doing better than you are.
Backseat driver is an idiom, Colin. Oliver and I have been practicing using idioms today.
Yeah, it means a passenger that keeps giving driving advice, even though he's not the one driving.
Oh, good explanation, Oliver. You're getting better at this.
I'm not a backseat driver, or whatever you call it. I'm just trying to keep us safe from Oliver's terrible driving.
James, he is really starting to drive me round the bend.
Do you see what I mean? He's talking about turning the car around a bend that isn't there. He's going to cause an accident if we let him continue driving.
No, Colin. To drive someone round the bend is another idiom. It means to annoy someone a lot.
Yeah, like you're doing to me.
Well, you can always get out and walk if you find me that annoying.
Any luck with the phone signal?
No, absolutely nothing.
It was the same last year when I was cycling around here.
So you knew that we weren't going to have a phone signal, and you still stopped the car, got out, and let Colin drive off without us.
He was insulting me and saying I can't drive. I'm not letting him do that.
But he's the one driving home, while we're stuck out here with no way of getting home. You really need to put the brakes on that temper of yours.
Now you're doing it as well.
Doing what?
Saying I drive too fast and need to slow down.
To put the brakes on is another idiom. It means to slow down or stop something. Like stop letting people make you angry so easily.
Oh, okay, I'll try. But when people insult me, I lose control and just go off the rails. That doesn't mean I'm like a train. It's another idiom.
I know it's an idiom, Oliver. It means to behave badly or unpredictably. And look at where it's got us. You lost your temper, and now here we are, both in the same boat.
That's where all this started, isn't it? Talking about boats.
It's another idiom, Oliver. This one means to be in the same difficult situation as someone else.
We're doing better than I thought with the idioms. I know. We haven't done any explanations for the viewers recently. Shall I bring us up to date with all the idioms that we've used today?
Why not? We don't seem to have much else to do. You can include the idiom you just used in the list if you like.
Which idiom did I just use?
Bring up to date. It means to give the latest news or information.
Oh, of course. Okay, so let's start with the idioms we used in the car. The first one was, of course, backseat driver, and this idiom perfectly describes Colin.
Oliver, just let it go, will you?
Because it means a passenger that keeps telling the driver what to do, even if the driver doesn't need help. The next one was driving someone round the bend, which means to annoy someone a lot. Now, the next idiom was one that James used when we got here. The idiom was to put the brakes on. And this means to slow down or stop doing something. Next, we have one of mine, to go off the rails. And this has nothing to do with trains crashing. It is actually used to mean to start behaving badly or unpredictably. There was another one from James, which was to be in the same boat. And this means to be in the same difficult situation as someone else. Finally, there was mine that I didn't even realize I was using. It was to bring up to date, which is what I have just done. I have given you all the information from today's video about idioms. So how was that? I think I did pretty well.
Yes. Okay, Oliver, it was good. Now I think we had better start walking, or we'll never get home by dark. Please remember to like and subscribe, and don't go anywhere yet, because while we're walking, you can see what you remember with our quiz that's coming up right now.